Welcome back to Edgewater, Saskatchewan for episode 7 with me, MrSealyp. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in Edgewater, Saskatchewan. What a night. That was, yeah. I've been busy, haven't I? That's what I do. We're up to 243,572. I'm down at the community well, collecting some water. We're on to the next phase of my dastardly plan. I am, hopefully today, we're going to put some greenhouses in, because that's going to be the next step towards another part of my dastardly plan. Although one thing I can't grow in them, I'm going to have a go with the open gardens again. I haven't used those. Was that Western Wilds again? I'm trying to think last time I used them. And it's just that's going to be to tide me over until we can get crops in the ground. Like I say, that's for another idea moving forward. So I'm going to do that. But what I'm going to do, well, I'll show you the map in a moment. I'll also show you I'll show you my tractor. I need to go and speak to Larry as well. Larry has got a receipt. I think it's a receipt for me. From the Canadian Chamber of Commerce, so I need to go and speak to him. I haven't done any stones yet, any rock picking, but I think I might. Oh, I've just remembered I left my roller there. I need to collect that. The weeding went incredibly well. There are 2 fields I haven't done that I didn't get to, but I will. It looks like it's going to be a lovely October 2 day. The other thing being as well, I didn't get clobbered overnight for the seed production. Yeah, I don't know. Quite a few people have been messaging me saying various things they think might be the reason why. Again, everyone seems to have different opinions of what might be the reason why it might be happening. I honestly don't know. So like I said, I'm just going to have to accept the fact it's done it. I could spend hours and hours trying to work out the reason why and deal with it. But in all honesty, it's done now. So I'll just have to accept the fact it's there. And then work out a way to either, if I go and grab seed from there, but pay for it a reasonable amount, or I mean, I don't know. It seems a bit ridiculous when you consider the fact that I own the facility. But then, yeah, realistically, moving forward, it looks like I'm potentially just going to get free seed. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Anyway, so we'll work out a way around that. So anyway, let's have a look at the old map, shall we? So I'm on soil composition, which shows weeds, ploughing, rolling, mulched and stones. If I just go down to our stones and put that back on. So I haven't touched any fields with stones yet, which I could do, and I might well do, for my lime production. If I turn that off, and we come all the way down to, all the way down to here, that field there, field 34, still got weeds in. And that field up there, field 26, has still got weeds in. Now, if you remember, at the end of the last episode, I had a trial field here, field 13, which I did. I then did field 22. I did field 24, which I've lost. Oh no. It was, plot 20. Yes, we're back to that. I think I might have written some down as plots and some down as fields. I did 24. I did 16. Yeah, that one there. I did 6. Oh yeah, that one. That monster. We did 6. I did 5. Which was that one there, of all the weeds. I did field 10, which was next to it. I did 11 next to it. I did 27, which is that one there. What else did I do? 51, which is this one here, which is why I'm here, because I did that and thought, that's not a bad size actually. If I've got a bit of money, I could look at buying that. I did 30, this one here, and I did 31, all of that one there. So I did all the weeding and all of those. When we get back up, I'll show in a moment. But anyway, so this field here is 57,945, which I'm going to buy. I'm going to put greenhouses on part of it because it's fairly flat up here, and the rest of it I will put crop in. I can't put any crop in the ground now, not round until we get around to March. We've got another planting season. I could do grass in this one as well, I suppose. I mean, at the end of the day, I could do that as a cover crop, realistically. I could cover crop it, which again, I could make a ton more bales off of it because I've got it here available. I'm just thinking, actually, that's probably not a bad idea, rather than just leave it and not do anything with it. Again, if we scroll down to here, you'll see that grass, planting season, I've got to October, November, and I can cut grass anytime. So I guess I might do that, but that'll probably be maybe an off-camera job. So anyway, yeah, that's where we're at with that. And like I said, I didn't go mad with the payments that I got paid. The Chamber of Commerce were quite happy to pay for the things that we did, so I've just bought that. Actually, you know what we'll do? I was going to go back to the farm and then come back and do this, but I think I want them at this end. I think I'm going to put in... Do I want to put in 3? I'm going to put in 3. Yeah, bear with me while I put them in. Then I'm going to need to get... Well, I've got seed. I'll go and get my seed. Manure, I'm going to go to the livestock market to get manure, and water I've got. That should be the 3 component parts I need for the open gardens to run. They do have covers on them, so if we do get a harsh winter, we should get them covered. And I'm going to produce corn and soybean, and the third one I might just do a random crop type. One of the things you can do is cotton. And I can't remember if I did cotton before. I think that might have changed since the Western Wilds, and I'm puzzled as to if it comes out on pallets. I suppose you just sell the cotton pallets. I was thinking, how would you bale that? But you don't need to bale it. I guess you just take the cotton pallets, do you? But maybe I'll test that. I haven't done that before. Maybe we'll do cotton, see how that comes out. I'm just curious, I think. So, let's get them put in. There we go. Right, 3 in. I think a little bit of landscaping around them. And I think I might, because I've still got all the rest of that field. I don't know why I thought they were bigger for some reason. But anyway, yeah, I must be losing my mind. So yeah, I'll grass the rest, I think, and we'll let that grow. And even if I get to a point I don't use it, I haven't used it, we get through into next season and we're ready to plant new crops, I can just plough it into the ground or cultivate it in, and it's a fertilising state, I guess. But then I was going to fertilise the crop anyway. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, either way around, it will still be a cover crop regardless. Although, stones. I just realised there's stones on here. I'll get out with a rock picker. I'll get a rock picker and I'll clear the stones off it first before I do anything. So that'll give me some more stones to put into my lime crusher. I don't know why I didn't even notice that while I was doing it. Right, so let's have a quick look. Sorry, I'm prevaricating around the bush. So, what are we going to do in this one? What else I was going to do? Soybean in one. Let's do soybean. And I think I can do soybean with seed and solid fertiliser I could do, but I won't have any solid fertiliser. I suppose I could buy some more if I wanted to. Soybean seed and manure in the first one, so I just need to put the other requisite components in. Let's close that. This one then. I'm going to do corn, and then corn with seeds and manure. And this one, like I say, I'm curious. Yeah, I don't think did I do it on Western Wilds? I don't think I did. Yeah, cotton. That's curious. Like I say, I'm just curious to see how that's going to work. I guess it will just do what the others do. It will just give you pallets. Right, let's get some water in. Then we'll head back to the farm. I think my tractor's up to something like, I want to say it's 16 hours or something now. That's just solid tractor work. What are we on, episode 7? That's a bit mad actually. I'm going to have to go backwards and forwards and do a few water trips, but that's fine. Stop. I can do what I've done before with these as well. I could put in a centralised water system. I did that on Silver Run. So I could have one of those tanks in that will distribute. I might do that actually, that can distribute around. I'm wondering actually, how far away can you place that? I don't know if I've got one installed. Is that one of the ones that you can place anywhere on the map and it will distribute to any of your productions? Because if you can, I could place one of those really close to the water source, and then all I've got to do is just top up from the water source, haven't I? I haven't got to transport backwards and forwards. And I assume it just moves the water by osmosis. I don't know, you know, maybe it creates its own weather system and it just rains specifically on those greenhouses, I'm not sure. So a little bit of work's going to need to be done there. Right, so while I head down to there, we need to go and see Larry. I'm going to pop into the farm. So I just want to show the tractor, just because I'm curious. All my fields that are grassed haven't got any growth yet. I'm assuming into the next month they will, because we are technically in the same month, with just the second half of October. A few bits of my equipment are probably going to need a little bit of work, a little bit of looking after. That's nothing unusual. Let's jump in this. What was it saying? Oh, 17.1 hours. Crikey. Okay. This thing has done some work. Now, I don't know. I can't remember. Was this one of the ones that if you put the stuff up on the ramp, it wouldn't show if I went to the trigger? I can't remember now. Which is there? Yeah. I remember, yeah. It was frustrating. Shouldn't be too expensive, I don't suppose. Well, it wasn't a second-hand vehicle, was it? So we should be alright. Repair 1,223. We'll do that. I don't want to repaint it. That's fine. That's what we'll do. That. Let's give it a bit of a whoosh. Right. So I'm going to get down, get some water, head down to Larry's to speak to Larry. Like I say, he's got my receipt. I invoiced them. They, yeah, paid in full kind of thing. And I think I might buy myself a tractor. You know, I was talking about getting myself a tractor. There's one that I really, I mean, there's that Magnum I really like. I can't afford that at the moment, but yeah, there's one that's caught my eye just because I like the look of it. It's one of those kind of, oh, yeah, that's quite cool. The other thing I might do is bring up some. Just wondering whether or not. Oh, that's the other thing I need to get. I said about getting myself a skid steer loader or something like that, telehandler, or I'll have a look and see. I'm not sure what I want to go for. I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't think as well. The other thing I haven't checked is second-hand market again. Okay, not very much in there. That's not bad though. 12 grand. It's not very big capacity. It would take quite a while doing work with that, but weeder though. 40% off. 9 metre, that's not bad. I'm just thinking for when you're doing proper weeding, it's fine if I use the mulcher and I've mulched filtered to have crops in, but when you've got crops growing, I can't run over them with a mulcher to do the weeding. As you can see though, to the left, there were a couple of bits I did miss. When I was finishing off, it was, I can't remember what time it was in the morning, pitch black, and I must have missed a couple of bits here and there, but it's not too bad. Always go back on the daylight and sort them out, I guess. Right, so I'll see you down at Larry's in a minute. Get some more water and I'll come back for that on the way back up. I need to... Where's my trailer? Oh yeah, my trailer's down at the store. I also need to bring back that mulcher, which I converted to a roller just for the time being, but I'll convert that back. Right, Water has been sorted. I have moved the roller back to the farm. So we're off to Larry's to grab my receipt, proof of payment. He also said he wants to talk to me, and this is about something I mentioned in the last episode. And I said, was it last episode? Oh, it doesn't matter, whenever it was, about my Land Rover and the fact that I don't know how harsh the winter's going to be. It does say it will be harsh. I don't know how well this would fare, and I said, should I bite the bullet and should I go native and get myself a Julie or a pickup or something like that? I've come to Brenda's. I've come to the wrong place. Sorry, Brenda, just turning around. So yeah, he said he wants to talk to me along those lines. I think it's a kind of well, he suggested a test. So yeah, we'll see. Something interesting, and no doubt. But we're almost there, so we're about to find out. I think when we came down here last time, he's no stranger to a Julie. He's got one in the driveway, hasn't he? I think when we parked up, he had one. Yeah. Yeah, so he's got one. So let's kind of look. See what he's got for us with regard to payment. Right then, I have my receipt. Should be coming up on the screen now. Canadian Chamber of Commerce, Edgewater, Saskatchewan. For services rendered in and around the Edgewater, Saskatchewan area, principally the removal of weeds in selected locations following a standard trial, which we did on Field 13. We look forward to working with you on future endeavours to support our local and national businesses. We've got a list there of all the fields I did, what they paid me, or what I charged, what they paid me, which came in at $179,000 total. Paid in full by Stuart Maloney on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, Department of Purchasing, Invoicing and Payments. So we've got that, put that in the pocket. We are a go for stones. If I want to do the rock picking idea I had, I'm going to do rock picking on the field I just bought. If I want to do a similar thing and stick in another 5 or 6 hours, I can do the same thing with stones. I could do that, all that rock picking. I think that's going to be more rocks than my lime production can handle, potentially. So I might just do as many as I can to fill up my lime production, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at more silos, and also I'm just now thinking I'm really going down the rabbit hole. I know I'm going to have to, probably going to need a bigger trailer. I said about another tractor. Anyway, yeah, so all that being said, so the test he wants me to do, I said if I was going to buy myself a pickup, would I sell the Land Rover or would I keep it? He's told me to keep it, but he has offered me a pickup. Not his pickup, but an old pickup that he has. And it's down here. Not that one. I've lost it. Where's that put it? Oh, in here. Oh, it is an old pickup. Oh, though. It's old. It's got a bit of patina on it. Funky, cool patina. Sorry. We're going to need to get a battery charger. Nearly. Oh, listen to that. I don't get out of here. Oh, it sounds wonderful. Not that way. It's a good start. Get it stuck. it's proper. See, in the UK we would probably say rusty. Patina. Well, it's not rusty though, is it? I know a lot of say car enthusiasts, but the guys that buy up old vehicles now, it's a big thing, isn't it? Keeping the patina, sanding it all back, keeping the patina, and then you do a clear coat over the top of it all so it protects it from getting any worse, but you keep that old patina look. Oh, that is just... You know what he wants for it? 40 grand. And that's no stitch up. You go and check in the brochure. A Lizard Motors 1982 5.7 litre vintage. I wonder if I give that a jet wash, how much of that is patina and how much of that is mud? Oh, okay, fair bit of it's patina. Even so, oh man, look at that. We even get to keep the air freshener apparently. We can have that. So yeah, the test is this. When the winter hits and we get a load of horrendous snow, we'll drive both out to do some jobs and see which one handles better. Which one works better in the conditions. Oh man, I do like this though. Right, I can take it for a spin. If I'm happy with it, I'm going to buy it. I think. Larry's happy if we leave the Land Rover there for the time being and then we can take that up to the farm. Let's take it for a spin. Actually, we've got to go to the store anyway. Let's go to the store. Oh. Joe straps in the back. Joe straps in the back. Tailgate, cool. Lighting. Lights are all working. Whoa, lights are all working. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I just love that sound. So, to the store where I'm going to get my next purchase of the day. I'm going to release a rock picker for a start. Oh yeah, I've got that cultivator. Actually, I need to move some of these bits out of the way. And I'm going to need to get another trailer, aren't I? Just thinking size-wise. So that's going to go back to the farm. Put that there. So the tractor I'm going to get came into the store from a local farmer, so I haven't got to go and pick it out from anywhere. And I saw it. I thought, oh, actually, that's quite nice, yeah. You know, my penchant for for older tractors. Put it there a second. Actually, while I'm down here as well, I can grab some manure from the livestock market while we're here, and then I'm going to need to, I say, trailer-wise. Oh yeah, oh blimey, just my list of equipment is getting long again. So, well, I'll show you it. I'm going to buy it anyway, so I'll show you it once I've got it. And then I think I'm going to keep the pickup. Of course, I'm going to keep the pickup. Why wouldn't I? 40 grand. There we go. £40,000 dollar transfer for the pickup. This was 38.5. Got ourselves a white Field Boss. Look at that. 170 horsepower for 38,500. actually, up until that point, heard it run. It was a solder scene. Oh, it's perfect. Some beans. I'm liking it. Now, as I said, am I going to go bigger? Yes. Am I going to get bigger equipment? Yes. We're early days. But it gives me an extra vehicle, or 2 extra vehicles, to haul stuff, move stuff around. I'm just thinking, I've got 94 grand left. I need a trailer. Do I go with something? Do I get a flatbed low loader type thing? Because I've got seed bags I need to move around. I want to take some up to the main farm, so I've got seed up there. Oh, that was the thing I was going to do. I've just remembered. I'm going to buy a second seeder. You know, I bought the case. I'm going to buy a second one for 6 grand, and I can join them together. Because of that field I've just bought is slightly larger. That's the other thing I was going to do. If we go to there and there, 6 grand. Standard wheel setup. Don't want a license plate on it. So actually, I don't need to take the cultivator up yet. I'll take the seeder up. I'll take that, fill up with seed. Take that up. I'm going to need to take some seed up. I'm going to have to give that some thought actually. I'm going to have to look at what trailers are available. So we have got this one, but I'm thinking one that I can convert, that I can either have as a flatbed, like a bale trailer. So there are a few different options I can do for that, but one that I can bounce around if I need to. Yes, we'll do that. Right. I need to lease a rock picker. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm going to lease a rock picker. Take that, sort that, back up to the farm. Do I seed first or rock pick first? I don't know what I'm going to do. Between seed first or rock pick first, moron. Of course I've got a rock pick first. I've moved a few bits around. The seeder's gone up, and the rock picker, I've leased the rock picker, that's gone up. What I'm going to do now, I know this has been a lot in and out of the store, but I'm going to get I think a low loader for putting the seed on. And I'm going to keep my Parker gravity wagon for the time being. That's 15 grand. Swather transport. Where's the one? Nope, it's under miscellaneous. That one there, the J4027, 2,799. That's all. It's not huge, but it just needs to put some seed stuff on it. Well, I could lease it really, just for taking stuff up for the time being. I don't know how that's going to sit particularly well with the pickup. Yeah, I won't buy it. I'll lease it. But what I'm going to do, I said about getting a skid steer or something. I've got the forklift at one end that I can put bags on with, but unloading at the other end if I want to unload. I'm thinking, well, it's been a right old spending spree today, isn't it? I'm going to get that John Deere. It's only 15 grand. Get some forks on it. Be alright, won't it? Excellent. So first things first, let's see if we can hook this up. Actually, I think this is going to be way too high, isn't it? Well, we'll see. I need to take seed and fertiliser over to get the rest of that. It's alright, I guess. No, I felt that. Oh, that's alright. I think... I'm not sure we could move those. That's off the ground completely. What's that moving? Not sure it's moving anything. I thought I could move those. Oh, there we go. Just takes a little while to go. That's alright. So I can adjust those to get the... so I can put the skid steer loader on that and take that up. But I'm going to put some bags on first. Right, let's fold that. get some seed bags on. I'll get the seed taken up, so I need a load of seed for the greenhouses, and I need some seed for the seeder, well, my first seeder, because that was almost out. So I'll have the 2 seeders running, so that'll give me 10.4 metres because they're 5.2 each, so I've doubled my seeding capacity, or yeah, capacity and width. This is a bit more rapid than the Land Rover as well, I guess, so that's quite handy. Now, I should be able to lift up. It's just a point. Switch to that. It's not a trailer hitch, is it? No. Oh, that wasn't so good. Right. You saw me try this before, so we'll try this again. And I'll set you up there when I've got some seed bags loaded onto the trailer. I'm going to push these up actually, because it makes it a little bit easier for loading. some seed delivered and unloaded. I did top up the other seeder as well, so both seeders are full. I haven't put a huge amount of seed into the open gardens, but I've put a little bit in. So next, the Parker gravity wagon. We're going to nip across the road, grab some manure, take that up, and then that should be the open gardens good to go for a little bit. I'm going to need to. I'm probably going to have to come back and get some more manure. I don't know what's going to charge me actually. We'll see. There we go. Hopefully not too much. So yeah, I'll put that in, and then yeah, rock picking, and then I'll seed it. I'll put grass in it. I'll do the rock picking first, and then I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to do some more county contracts. You know, I'll do some rock picking across the county, get some more stones out of the ground, and 511. That's not too bad actually. Speculate to accumulate. I've got, I think, longer term, with so much as this is going to tide me through the winter. Once the grass fields are ready to harvest, I'll be able to do, well, I say I'll be able to do silage bales. Oh yeah, I should do. If I do rock picking contracts, I'll have some more money from doing rock picking for the county, so I can then lease myself, or at least when it's ready to mow, we can do silage bales on my fields. That'll bring in a bit more money as well, and then we should be through, hopefully, into the new year. We'll see what happens in the winter months. I'm not sure whether, you know, it's not going to be a lot I'm going to be able to do. I suppose I could do a little bit of forestry over the winter, but I might skip ahead through to the new year, and then we can get our fields ready to go. I'm hoping if I can earn enough money doing rock picking, unless any other contracts pop up. It's been pretty blank since we're into October, but then buy another field and we'll gradually start to expand. You know, we'll buying that field I bought today, being that's a little bit bigger than the ones I've previously bought, it will mean that I will need bigger equipment. I'm going, you know, otherwise it's going to take me ages. So it's more efficient to, you know, especially because my first tractor, both of them, to be fair, that white Field Boss is 170 horsepower. That's not insignificant. But that Steiger having 600, I'm kind of already set for whatever I need, I suppose. It's just the finances, you know. When you start buying bigger equipment, the prices go up. Of course they do. So bigger seeders, bigger trailers, bigger everything. I'm going to need to get a lorry for haulage at some point. Sorry, a truck. So I'll need to do that with a trailer for that as well, I would imagine. What else? I'm going to need more sheds and shelters at the main farm. Yeah, so all sorts of things happening. I haven't even thought about the pigs yet. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I suppose I can put some more of these in. I was going to do the stuff for pig food, wasn't I? I'll just come around another way for this, I think. I just can't get over the sound of that. I just think it sounds brilliant. If I put about 5,000 litres into each one to start off with, I'm going to go and get another load. I was going to say as well, when I mentioned in the last video about MrSealyp's birthday, I think people thought it was this weekend. That I'm recording this on Sunday. Her birthday is actually next Friday, and she's having a big birthday bash on the Saturday. And it's interesting. I say it's interesting. It is to me. I've been married to her for a long time now, and known her for a long time. But she's never, since I think 16, something years old. She hasn't actually had a birthday party, and we've done stuff for her, like, you know, we've done parties for her, and we've often gone away for her birthday to the Lake District, and years ago I think we went to Vegas one year for her birthday, and but an actual birthday party where lots of people come, yeah, she like she said she can't remember the last time she ever had like a proper birthday party. So that'll be quite cool. It's nice. I'm looking forward to it. So that's that done. Next bit, I'm going to go and do another load, bring that back and put that in, and then what I'll do, I'm going to bring the two seeders over, and I'm going to use the Whitefield Boss to do the rock picking. Once this gravity wagon's unloaded, I'll leave that here for putting the stones in. The stones off this field will go up into my lime production, and then what? Oh, then the seeding. Once the rock picking's done on here, I'll get the two going and we'll get the seeding done. So yeah, I'll go back and grab another load, and I'll see you back here in a bit. We'll get the give the field boss a bit of a run out as well. Okay, got the 2 case. Like I'm sure it was Silverrun. I used the John Deere versions of these. I think I only ended up running 2, but I think with this I've got the potential. I can either just get a third one and run them in a little V formation, so I'll be out to 15.6 meters, whatever it works out, which is not too bad actually. And you can transport them like this along the road, one behind each other, which is fine. What I'll do is pull this over here because don't need to do the seeding yet. But what we'll do is actually the right one. Disconnect that. Just get onto the rock picker. I'll get around the field and do the rock picking, and then I'll get the sowing done. Obviously, then I've got, you know, whether I'm going to fertilise it, and it's going to need rolling as well. But you've seen me do rolling, you've seen me do mulching, so I'll probably do that off camera, I guess. Oh, yeah, I think so. That's been a better idea. If right back here, I'd actually turn it on, wouldn't it? There we go, that's better. So this is going to take a bit of time. The thing is, unlike when I was doing the mulching, like the weeding contracts for the county, I used that really big mega roll, which was 20 something meters. This is only I say only, as far as the rock picker goes, it's a 9. So the time taken to do rock picking contracts for the county is going to take quite a while. Which is, yeah, I mean, and it's the one thing I think, I'm trying to think now, there was another one, what was the other one? I'm sure someone said there was a modded, I'm trying to think now, has there been a modded rock picker with a larger capacity? Can't remember. I don't think there has been. What this could do with is a rear trailer hitch. That you can hook a trailer onto, and when you get it full you just unload directly into the trailer from behind. I'm trying to think, is there one? Oh, there might well be. Now with any of the equipment, as I always say, any of the equipment I'm using, anything I'm doing, there are of course multiple ways of doing any of these jobs. There are loads of different bits of equipment. I know people often message me and say, oh, you know, had you thought about this piece of equipment, you should have used this bit, why didn't you use that? You know, I just go through, have a look and see what's available, pick up certain things. I'll either use things I've used before because I know they work well, or I'll deliberately look for things that are different that I haven't used before. There are certain aspects of farming, of what I'm doing, where there's not much of a choice. You know, weeders, there's not a huge amount to choose from. Rock pickers, not a huge amount to choose from. So you tend to find yourself falling back on the same thing, I guess. It's just the way it works, isn't it? Okay, we've got another tractor, that's cool. a nice tractor. There is a tyre configuration, I think, where you can have it as a four-wheel drive, I think. But it looks quite weird. It brings the front axle backwards towards the cab. I think I just preferred this look a little bit more. Actually, we're getting a fair bit of this, a lot more than I thought we would. Time's flying by as well. What's happened today? It's gone really fast. Right. So, as you can imagine, this is going to take a little while as well. I'll get this done, then I'll extend out one of the seeders. We'll get the 2 seeders hooked up and I'll get the grass put in. But yeah, my jobs for today, I had to go and see Larry, which I've done. I've bought the pickup. My intention was to buy this anyway, the Field Boss. The pickup was a nice kind of added bonus. Open gardens are in. They are a means to an end which will become clearer. I'd rather do the pig food like properly if I'm going to do the pig food. So actually plant crops that I can then make pig food out of. Then I'm down the route of what do I look at for pig food? Do I just feed them the requisite things, or do I get myself a pig food mixer? I don't want to just buy pig food pallets this time. If I do pigs, I want to either make my own pig food or just feed the pigs the crops. I think I might go down the route of getting a pig food mixer. And I know there are quite a few of those to choose from, various different recipes, so I'll have a think about that. But that's going to be a little bit further down the line. I've got more to do before we get to that point. Right, that's one round done. And so, to finish off today's episode then, what we're going to do is sort out this. I think I'm going to put the lead one here, I think. So what I need to do... Hang on. Let me think about how I need to disconnect these. I need this one to be over here, don't I? Don't I? Oh no. What have I done? Well, that should be about right, shouldn't it? Oh, double articulation, that's fun. Got that. So, just that one. And that one, I want to do that. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. I think I've got them both on grass. I hope. I say I don't know how long it'll be before I'll get a third one. I could have got a third one today, I suppose, couldn't I? So this should be just going. I'll have to do this corner a little bit better. Drop that down. That's that one, and then switch to that one. Drop that down. Both saying grass. And away we go. Excellent stuff. So, yeah, quite a bit done. New machinery, new equipment, open gardens, rock picking done, grass going in. This will be fertilised and rolled. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the pH. I might do. I have to go and buy some more lime because what I'm producing at the moment, I only got about 2,700 litres, I think it was, off of this field of rock. That will double, so I'll have about 5,000, but I don't think 5,000 litres is going to be enough to cover the whole field, I don't think. So I'd probably have to go and buy some pallets like I did the other day. I might do, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.